What would a legalized licensed cannabis regime mean for St. Lucia? Will the island's coffers overflow with revenue, but people spiral into substance use disorder, leading to a public health and societal crisis? Arguments have been made for and against the decriminalization and legalization of cannabis. This week, Archbishop of Castries, Robert Rivas, brought across his concerns about the march toward cannabis law reform.
I have issues that, and I've listened to people, counselors and others who have shared their experience of, what marijuana has done to young people and the disaster it has been in their lives and in the lives of families and even in the relationships between couples and all that, I am very reluctant to just open the door to it. But for science and medicine, I have no issue.
For some pro-ganja activists, weed should be a public health issue and not a criminal justice matter punishable by lengthy jail sentences. Pathologist and cannabis advocate Dr. Stephen King envisions a legal regulatory framework that would help mitigate the negative effects associated with substance use disorder and mental illnesses.
More and more mental disorders are becoming more and more prevalent, for a number of reasons, and clearly it is time. So, if the legalization of cannabis provides an avenue for the investment in mental health services and the impetus for the investment in mental health services, that would be very good.
It should be noted that apart from adult use marijuana, in terms of medical cannabis, compounds such as CBD and terpenes have shown to be therapeutic in some cases. Economist and independent Senator Adrian Augier contends that the island has bigger issues to grapple with. However, he asserts that a commercially regulated license regime would not be the worst thing the island has done.
I remember the days when we had a large social outcry against gambling, but we have casinos operating happily. Nobody seems to be terribly disturbed about it. There are a lot of greater ills in our society that we need to worry about rather than cannabis. I don't know anybody who cannot get their hands on cannabis right now if they really want it, so I'm not sure what would change. Of course, we have to protect especially minors and persons who are not educated as to the dangers of it, but we sell alcohol across the counter every day, and that has destroyed many hundreds of lives in our country. So the responsible production of cannabis, to me, is a viable option for us. If we sell passports, surely we could sell weed.
Is the risk worth the reward with a legalized cannabis system? A projected $550 million is projected under a regulated regime. However, focus has been placed on the island's medical capacity to address the possible public health issues linked to cannabis consumption. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.